Hey guys, just an FYI, the Anastasia Sultry palette is no longer available. So just in case you like it and you wanted to get your hands on it, that's where this palette come in handy. So hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Shell here and welcome back to my channel. You guys already know what this video is going to be about. I'm going to be comparing two palettes today, as y'all already see from the thumbnail. And I know y'all read the title before y'all click the video. A company reached out to me about 2.5 months ago. I know I got the palette so long, you guys, and I just did not get a chance to film the video. The name of the company is Alter Ego. They're a brand new makeup company, I believe, that launched, I think their company is out now. They're basically kind of like maybe like a Makeup Revolution or a Shop Hush, something of that sort. So I think what they're going to be doing is making a lot of replica of like high-end makeup but at a lower price. They reached out to me that they wanted me to film a video for them, just do a makeup tutorial, one of their palettes. They didn't tell me to compare the palette to the other one. They didn't ask for no favors, but just for me to film a video and let them know how I like the product. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Their packaging is like super cute. It came in another bag and then this bag was inside. So this is just like the bubble wrap bag that it comes in. Also send me a nice makeup brush with their logo on it. So this brush feels very sturdy. This kind of feels like a MAC blush, and then the bristles feel really nice. I'm guessing this is synthetic. It basically compared their palette to the Sultry palette, as you guys can see, which is like, whoo! Also gave me a discount code for you guys. My discount code is going to be Shelly10 if you decide to purchase anything from this website. So I'm going to go ahead and link that down below as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you guys the palette, okay? This is what the packaging looks like for their box. I guess this palette is called Temptation. And I love the box. The box just looks like so smoky, rosy. Like, it's a really nice packaging. So I'm going to take it out of the box. And this is what the palette looks like. So it's cardboard, but it's very sturdy and it feels really, really, really good. So opening the palette, this is what the palette looks like. Has a nice mirror, and then on the bottom you can see that the colors are very neutral, and then you have that pop rose color right there. They didn't ask me to do a comparison with the Sultry palette because I actually didn't even have the palette when they asked me to do the look, but the Sultry palette was on sale one day on Sephora probably like 2 months ago, and I decided to pick it up just to do the comparison. So this is what the Sultry palette looks like. I love the packaging of the Sultry palette. However, if I wasn't going to do the comparison for this palette, I would have never purchased the Sultry palette, only because I am not a huge fan of neutral tones, and I feel like with all my other big palettes that I have, if I ever in life needed to use a neutral, I would have got it from one of those palettes. But I just want to do a comparison for you guys of both palettes just so y'all see what they look like. So the Anastasia obviously is on the bottom, and then the Alter Ego's at the top, and you guys can see that Alter Ego pen sizes is a lot larger than the Anastasia pen size, but the colors look almost exactly the same. And then both palette comes with the name inside, so that's great. And then both palette have mirrors. So alright, so what I'm gonna do is use Alter Ego on my left and then Anastasia on my right, which is opposite for you guys. What I'm gonna do is use concealer on my lid. Let me switch my lens so I bring you guys up close so you guys can see everything on the eyes, okay? The day when I don't have to be switching my lens anymore will be a happy day for me, okay? Very happy day for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And the reason why I'm using this concealer on my lid is because it dries down matte and I don't have to set it with powder. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and set it with this brush. And I want it to be super pigmented with whatever this look is going to be. So let's start off with this dark brown shade called Dystopian. And I'm going to use that as my transition color. Usually I don't ever use this dark of a shade as my transition color, but that's what the palette have, so this is what I'm gonna have to work with. I'm gonna take another fluffy blending brush. This one is clean as well. I'm gonna take this color on the corner right here. This is kind of similar to my concealer color. It's a little bit lighter than my skin tone. It's the color called Birch, and if I'm not mistaken, this looks similar to a lot of other transition colors that are in the other Anastasia palettes. I'm just gonna take this on the edge of this darker brown and kind of soften it up some more, just so that it doesn't look so harsh. I'm gonna go in and take the black color, which is called Noir, and this black is in a lot of Anastasia's palettes, and I'm gonna place this right on the outer corner and slightly drag it in. I'm not gonna take it in too far because I don't want it to be that smoky, just on the outer corner. So I'm going to take the same ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I'm just going to dot it right here on my lid space. I'm going to look up so that I see where it will crease, and I'm going to keep it right below that line. And blend it outwards. I'm gonna take this shimmer shade right here called Cyborg. I'm gonna try to place it right here on the eyes. It's not showing up. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna try using a little bit of setting spray to see if it shows up more pigmented. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This definitely needs setting spray. Okay, there it is. There she is. Alright. I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used with the black, and I'm not adding any black to it. I'm just going to take whatever is on the brush and kind of blend it into the shimmery shade. I don't want it to look harsh. If you need to pick up some of that black, you definitely can. Just dust off your brush so it doesn't look that harsh over the color, and blend these together. Then I'm going to go back with that first brush and kind of blend out the shimmer right here at the line. You don't want that line to be too harsh either, so you kind of want to blend that out. I feel like my lid creased a tiny bit, so I'm going to add just a little bit of concealer there. Blend that out. Alright, so I'm going to start out with the Alter Ego palette, and the brown color in their palette is called After Hours, and I'm going to dust it off a little bit and then start placing it on my lid and blend it in. So far it's blending out very well. It's not giving me any problem. Ooh, that looks so similar. That's kind of scary. This is a different brush. This is my MAC 224 brush, but I'm going to use that with the shade Lust in their palette, and that's this shade right here called Lust, and that's the color similar to the one that I use to blend out the color up here closer to my brows, to blend out the top of the brown. I'm going to take the MAC 224 brush for the color Stiletto. This is similar to the brush that I used on the other eye, and I'm going to take Stiletto and place it in the outer corners of my eye and then slightly drag it in. I'm going to take the ColourPop concealer just like I did on the other side, place it there, look up to where it's going to crease, and then that's where I'm going to mark my line. I'm going to use the same brush because I didn't use this brush for much on the other eye. I'm going to use the same flat brush that I used on this eye for the shimmer color. I'm going to flip it and use the clean side. And the color in this palette is called Sterling. This is the color right here. I'm going to place it on my eyes first to see how it looks. Can you guys see the difference on both my eyelids right now? Like, this one is so much more vibrant, and I didn't even use setting spray for it. Like, I just picked it up on the brush and I just placed it right on my lid, and it's like bam. Eyes look so good right now. I can't even. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face off camera, and then I'll be back to show you guys the final look. Alright you guys, so for my lower lash line, I'm gonna do the same thing similar to what I did to the top. For the alter ego side, I'm gonna use the brown shade and then the black shade closer to my lash line, and I'm gonna repeat the same thing on the Anastasia side. The brown shade first and then the black shade closer to my lower lash line. And on this side, when I hit that black, you guys, oh my god, the Anastasia palette, just like most Anastasia palette, are so powdery, so make sure that you guys are very careful with them. Other than that, they're great. And then for this next step, I'm just adding some concealer in my inner theater, because when I put that coral shade, I want it to pop, honey. Yes, so that's what I'm doing right here. Take the coral shade from the Anastasia palette, which is called Bloom. You guys, you have to dust off the Anastasia shades because Anastasia has so much fallout. Oh my god. I almost ruined my under eye just now. And I'm going to go into the Temptress palette and I'm going to take the color Blush and I'm going to pop it right on this side. Ooh, Anastasia is giving me more pigment than this side. There you go. Wow. 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 Alright you guys, so as y'all can see, this is the final look. And I must say, this palette right here is definitely a dupe for the Anastasia Sultry palette. Like, when I tell you guys the effect of how they blend is the same, like, this did not perform no less than the Anastasia palette. If you cannot afford the Sultry palette, then this is definitely an option. Like I said before, I'm going to leave you guys a coupon code down below that you guys can use. I'm going to also list it here in the video that you guys can use to save a couple extra bucks off this palette if need be. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.